Hi, Isaiah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's so nice to meet you. I want to say congratulations. This is such a great movie. I'm so excited for you guys. I had the opportunity to speak with McKenna earlier, so I kind of wanted to kick it off and ask you, what was it like having the opportunity to work on a film that takes place in space from like an actor's perspective? What was that like to be surrounded by like this huge soundstage and like a lot of imagination? Talk to me about what your process looked like.
It was amazing. You mentioned imagination. I have a very wild imagination, so I was able to, kind of envision all the things that are on the moon and in the space colony without them actually being there, because there was a lot of green screen, even though there were bits of the set that were based on, moon artifacts and moon rocks.
Mm.
But a little bit of my process, I probably say it all came from my wild imagination, because I was able to, kind of bring aspects of the moon that I do know um, to the imagination and the thoughts that I had. So I was able to act it out pretty easily.
That's awesome. Now talk to me. What was it like for you? I heard that there were some contraptions involved. I've heard that you guys had some harnesses and like kind of like a space camp. What was that like? Take me through that for you.
Space camp was great. It was 6 weeks altogether. The first 4 weeks was building the spacesuits and having spacesuit fittings and all around wardrobe fittings as well. The last 2 weeks was stunt training,
Mhm.
harness training, specifically to, kind of make our spacewalks and the low gravity look as realistic to the gravity on the moon. Um, yeah. And then, oh, also there was an astronomer that basically just told us as many facts about the moon as we needed to know, so we were able to, kind of act out the realism that had to be portrayed in the movie to give everyone that sense that we were in low gravity and on the moon.
Oh wow. Was that tricky at all to have to like mimic and kind of adapt that walk like that? Or did you how long do you think did it take for you to be able to get comfortable and really get in that type of ganter that you have to get into for that?
It took like 1 week for me to get used to it.
Mhm.
The harnesses really helped with the, being off the ground and having to land in slow motion. It was, for me, just getting the kind of isms that went into walking on the moon, and the slow motion that had to go into my arms and my legs, because
Yeah.
I'm a very fast-paced mover. I've heard that from a lot of, so I had to really like try to acclimate myself to moving super slow.
Wow. That sounds really intense, but like really fun. And I love
It
that.
was. It was really fun.
So, talk to me a little bit about what do you think that the audience is going to really connect with and latch on to when they see this show? Maybe thematically speaking, when they see the film, do you think that they're going to latch on to the dynamic? I mean, I can tell that you guys all get along in real life just by even seeing the film, but talk to me what you think they're going to walk away talking about after seeing this.
I think people are gonna love the some of the small stuff like the VFX, the sets, the wardrobe, but I also think people are going to love the bond between everybody, because it is a very special bond. You get to see a tight knit, close friend group who, each character is ride or die for the other. And I feel like a lot of people who are going to watch the movie will relate to that, because a lot of people have those tight knit close friend groups that, we have in the movie, whether it's, two people or five people. Everybody has one.
I love that. Well, from an audience's perspective, I could tell that you guys got along very well, like I mentioned, and I agree. I think that that's really what everybody's going to latch onto. That's what I latched onto. So there's my 2 cents. But I just want to say thank you so much for speaking with us and congratulations. You did such a good job and great
Thank you
film.
so much. What
Thank
was
you.
your favorite part of the movie?
My favorite part, honestly, I loved any of the scenes that took place kind of in like the the your little space setup, like rover kind of situation. It made me think of like every other movie in space ever, but I just loved it so much. And I don't know, I liked watching you guys interact. I liked watching all the shots and everything like that too. So yeah, anything that happened in there, I was like, this is so neat. So
Rover was really cool. It was really
yeah,
cool to shoot.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, great job. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you. It was really fun.